So, there are two ways we can develop our wisdom according to the textbooks. First way is Suttamaya Panya. The second way is Chintamaya Panya. Suttamaya Panya is first we need to learn, get the knowledge. It's called Suttamaya Panya. Either listening to somebody's talk or you can read books, you gather information. So then you develop Chintame Panya. That means you sit down somewhere or even, while walking, you can contemplate or reflect on what you have heard. And um, then your wisdom starts to develop day by day. So, I talk about suffering and attachment in the last few sessions. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about observing our anger. There are three ways how our mind reacts to the world, connect with the world. Raga, attachment, greed. Raga is greed or attachment. Anger is dvesha. The other one is moha. Moha is delusional mind, not seeing the world as it is. Sometimes we get suffering, the sadness, anger caused by not understanding the world. The world is not a fixed thing. It changes every day. We get old, we get sick, or our houses these get old, wear away. And if we don't understand the changeable nature in the universe, if we want them to keep without changing, then it causes us sadness and suffering. This is moha, not understanding how the universe is, how it works. So that's the moha. We all know attachment causes sadness. When we attach to a car, when it had accident or somebody scratch it, we get suffering, pain, that, or even to our children, when we get too attached, when something happened to them, we feel very sad and it causes us suffering. Anger, we all know anger, hatred causes us so much tension within our body, etc. So let's look at anger. How anger works. We call it dvesha in Sanskrit and Pali. Dosa, dvesha, different ways, but it's the same thing. When we lashing out or when we shouting at somebody, we call it dvesha. We get upset with somebody, what they said to us, or they're not doing things as we wish, specifically children. We say, don't touch the mud, then they go and touch mud or something, that we don't like, then we shout at them. So anger comes out because there is something. Interestingly, we don't see that anger is connected with attachment. We want children to be living as we wish, but it changes, then anger comes. So there is attachment, hidden attachment every time when we get angry. Vaira is the continuation of anger. Sometimes, we remember somebody who was very nasty to us or something. We remember the person and think, oh, I don't want to see them again. They are so nasty. They said these things to me in front of so many people, very rude. I don't want. So you develop anger day by day, remembering the person. That's Vaira. So anger, there is hidden anger that it doesn't show, it doesn't come out. But we need to observe these thoughts when it comes to our mind. So then our mind becomes purified little by little. These stressful, frustrating thoughts will not bother us. So, uh, learn to observe is a very good way to work with anger. Even when we are walking down the road, if we see a dog because or something on the pavement, we get dislike feeling. There is dominus, hidden anger. The dislike feeling is also anger, but we call it dominus. Or sometimes shock, sadness also creates anger. We don't see it. It's hidden, dominus. Um, our partner dies, or husband or wife dies, we are sad, but at the same time we say to our friends, he left everything for me. Now I have to do everything for my children. It's very frustrating. Or sometimes we enjoy talking about it. We would talk to somebody and say, you know what? I went through that period very well. I somehow did two jobs and I looked after my children, cared of my children, and I brought them up really well. We anger, Anishta Vipaka, anger, we talk in that way sometimes. We enjoy talking about it. So there are times that anger is comes when somebody come and blames us for something we have done. We don't like to accept it. We try to justify it. There is anger because of that. We try to justify it. Our ego or mana not letting us accept it. The first thing to develop our mind is always be humble and accept our mistakes. But our ego sometimes not letting us accept what we have done. We get angry thoughts with that. And also, somebody blaming us for something we didn't do, then again anger comes there. Why is he blaming for this? I didn't do it. We try to justify, and we can listen, be patient, listen, and slowly, if we haven't done it, we can go to the person and talk to the person and explain. Um, when we are angry, we can't see the full picture. Example, for two dogs are fighting. The other one dog is thinking the other one is going to take his food. So he's barking and um, jumping at the other dog, their territory, protecting their territory or something. They can't see what's happening. We know they're going to get wounded and bleeding can happen. And so we see the um result or the outcome of that anger. So we try to resolve it. Sometimes when there are things going on too much, we need somebody's support, a third person support to come out of it, like a counselor or somebody we talk it, then they can show us that things we didn't see. So always when anger comes, um, d- different ways. So observing is important. Um, Sometimes somebody comes to our house, they will touch some nice ornaments we have kept nicely for years, and we don't want anybody touching them. The person opened the cupboard door and touching them, and you feel, oh, she's touching my ornaments I have kept. I don't want anybody. So anger is inside. It's dominance, unhappiness. This can come in various ways. When we start to observe, we see this. Even the slightest angry feeling we can notice. In the beginning, we only see the big episodes that we are shouting out, oh my God, I shouldn't have done this. Why did I shout it at that point? I could have kept quiet. Frustration, guilt, all this comes afterwards. So observing is really important. Um, Taking time, stepping back, and not reacting is the best way to understand anger and come out of it. Even in psychology, it says taking time is good. I'll talk about a little bit about that side. So to explain this better, um, we have there are many lobes in the brain, but I'm just talking about the midbrain and the frontal lobe. Midbrain is the brain that emotional, we call it emotional brain. The frontal lobe, it's the smart brain. When we are in a stressful situation, we only take actions from the emotional brain. I'll give an example why it happens. Imagine you are walking down a forest road and a snake coming towards you. And if your smart brain is active at that point, if you go to do the logical thinking, is this snake got teeth? Has it got poison? Is it going to bite me? The smart brain is doing the logical thinking. It's too late. So as a natural survival process, our smart brain shuts down and emotional brain, the midbrain starts to work. And then we only act in three ways: flight, fight, and freeze. Either we fight or run away or freeze. Fighting is maybe we throw the handbag at the snake and have a fight with it, or flying, run away from there, or frozen. We don't know what to do, what to say. Our lips get dried. We body cannot move. That's how we act in a crisis situation in these three ways: flight, fight, or freeze. So if we take decisions when our emotional brain is active, we take wrong decisions because emotions are linked at that time. We may have an argument with our husband or partner or a wife. We leave the house, and in later on, when our smart brain starts to react, then we think, "Oh, what did I do that?" Then all the sense comes out. It's too late. So in psychology also it says, do not take decisions in a crisis situations, so stressful situations, as that may be not the right decision. So in meditation also we says, when anger comes, it's better not to react, have little bit observation or reflect on it, and then react. I have done some mistakes in the past. I have sent, emails with emotions, and then later on I have regretted, oh, why did I send that? I should have waited and calmed down and put some points into it nicely and send it nicely than putting my emotions into it. So when the emotional brain is acting, it's better we take some time away and observe things. So that's a little bit about how to observe our anger in day-to-day life. Meditation. Before we begin the chanting meditation or karmasthana, I would like to talk a little bit about when our mind runs away from our meditation object or the chanting, what we should be doing. I always says that do not fight with the thought if a thought comes, or if our mind runs away, let it go, observe it when it comes. Let's move back to the meditation. Today I would like to say, observe when your mind goes somewhere, when you're meditating, observe and see why it's going away. Because the other thing is more important than this meditation. That's why our mind runs away. It happens to me as well. I'm just explaining because it happens to everyone. Because the something at home remembers, oh, I didn't do that. You are thinking about something important that you missed, or your children. Are they safe? Are they coming back home? Because the other point is very important, that the meditation moment, that our mind runs to that place. So it's better to observe, why did my mind go there? This is also part of meditation. Just observe that moment and see and think why my mind went there. Oh, that's because I have an attachment to that. Or I have an hatred feeling, remembering the thing that happened. Or something may be there. That's why our mind runs to that point. So today let's try that. If our mind runs away, let's observe why our mind runs to that place. Okay? So let's move on to the meditation practice. Um, please sit somewhere comfortable and try to keep your back straight, and to bring your mind to your body, take 3 long breaths to your belly. Slowly inhale and slowly exhale. Now let's focus on the air element, the most light element in the body. We know the 5 elements: water, air, fire, earth, and space. So the lightest element is air. Let's focus on it. We are not following the path of the breath, but the quality of air, the lightness, how it's moving around through the nose and to the lungs and to the other parts of the body, how it's moving, the light nature of the air. You may feel calmer, relaxed when you observe the air element, feeling lighter. We are going to chant some karmasthana. Karma means actions, what we have done in the past or what we are doing now. Asthana means we are replacing it with these chanting. First karmasthana I'm going to chant is Ragagini Nivi Nivi Nivansuadaneva. Let all the attachments release and bring peace to our mind, or wisdom, or the enlightenment. Dvesha gini nivi nivi nivansvataneva. Let the angry mind settle down and bring the peace to our mind. Moha gini nivi nivi nivansvataneva. The delusional mind calm down and bring peace to our mind. Papa Siddha Nivi Nivi Nivansvataneva. It's the sinful mind. Let us get relief from the sinful mind and bring peace and calmness to the mind. Raga and Lobha are very close words. Lobha is the greed. Raga is more deep level of attachment. Lobha sita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Dvesha sita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Moha sita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Papa sita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Lobhasita, the attached, greed mind. Lobhasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Dveshasita, the angry mind. Dveshasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Mohasita, the delusional mind. Mohasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Papasita, the sinful mind. Papasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Lobhasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Dveshasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Mohasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Papasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Lobhasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Dveshasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Mohasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Papasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Lobhasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Dveshasita nivi nivi nivansuva daneva. Mohasita nivi nivi නිවන් සුව දැනේවා පාපසිත නිවි නිවි නිවන් සුව දැනේවා. The next karmasthana we are going to chant the usual karmasthana. Etang santang etam panitang yadidhan sabba sankara samato. When our mind, the thought process become calmer, we feel peace. Sabbu padi patini saggo, all the bonds, attachments release, we get peace. Tanhakayo virago nirodho nibbananti. The cravings, the roaming mind, raga, non-attached mind, will bring nibbana, or the enlightenment, peace within our mind. Etan santang etam panitang yadidan sampa sankara samato. Sabba sankara means thoughts. So there are three sankara: kaya sankara, vachi sankara, mano sankara. Mano sankara is thoughts, vachi sankara is words, kaya sankara is actions. So when everything becomes calmer, our mind becomes calmer. Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabbe sankara sameto, sabbu padi pati nisago, tanhakayo virago, nirodho nibbananti. Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabbe sankara sameto, sabbu padi pati nisago, tanhakayo virago, nirodho nibbananti. Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabbe sankara sameto, sabbu padi pati nisago, tanhakayo virago, nirodho nibbananti. When all the sankara becomes calmer, when all the bonds, attachments release, roaming mind, attaching mind, craving mind becomes calmer, we feel peace, we can move towards enlightenment, enlightened mind. Lobasita nivi nivi nivan suva daneva. Dveshasita nivi nivi nivan suva daneva. Mohasita nivi nivi nivan suva daneva. Papasita nivi nivi nivan suva Daneva Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabba sankara sameto, sapupadi pati nisago, tanhakayo virago, nirodho nibbananti. Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabba sankara sameto, sabupadi padi nisago, tanhakayo virago, nirodho nibbananti. Little by little, we are starting to feel calmness within our mind. The tension in the body releases. Mind becomes peaceful, feels calmer and happier. It is the thoughts that brings worry, anxiety. When these thoughts become calmer, we see peace within our mind. With a peaceful mind, we can heal our body. With a peaceful mind, we can see many things that we haven't seen before. We can think clearly. We can sleep better. Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabba sankara sameto, sabupadi pati nisago, tanhakayo virago, nirodho nibbananti. Let's chant the Aloka Karmasthana. Aloka is wisdom, or we can say light. Either way we can take. So, Raga Kayavi Aloka Vitva. Raga, attachments, bonds, release and bring light and wisdom to our mind. Dosa Kayavi Aloka Vitva. The angry, hatred mind moves away and bring light and wisdom to our mind. Moha Kayavi Aloka Vitva, the delusional mind, the mind that cannot see things clearly, moves away and brings light or wisdom to us. And Gamagigata Sita Alokai, when it happens, our mind and body. Gata means body, Sita means mind. Gata Sita Alokai, both becomes purified and bring light. Let's chant the Aloka Karmasthana. Ragakkhayavi alokavitva 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 mo dves dosakkayavi alokavitva 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 मोहाकय आलोकवित्वा 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 मगे गतसित आलोकवित्वा 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 आलोकवित्वा. When you chant Aloka Karmasthana, you may feel light in front of you. Sometimes you may feel your body become light like a tube light. That means your mind is becoming free, calmer. It takes time, I just mentioned now. Ragakayavi alokavitva 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 dosakayavi alokavitva 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 मोहाकयवि आलोकवित्वा 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 मगे गतसित आलोकवित्वा 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 आलोकवित्वा. रागाकयवि आलोकवित्वा 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 मो दोसाखयवि आलोकवित्वा 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 मोहाखयवि आलोकवित्वा 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 मगे गतसित आलोकवित्वा 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 आलोकवित्वा. Let's send some metta thoughts to the world, loving kindness to the world. There are lots of burning within people's mind. Also, there's wars and everything. So let's send some loving kindness to the world. Let's focus all the sentient beings on the front. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the front. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on the right. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the right. Let's focus on all the sentient beings behind. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the back. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on the left. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the left. Let's focus on all the sentient beings below. Let's focus on all the sentient beings above. May all the sentient beings, including myself, freed from the samsaric disease. Samsara means ongoing happening, diseases. All the sentient beings, including myself, free from the samsaric suffering. May freed from the burning samsara. May freed from the disease of samsara. May freed from the flames of samsara. May freed from the samsaric suffering. May freed from the samsaric raga. May freed from the bonds of samsara. May freed from the ocean of samsara. May freed from the darkness of samsara. May freed from the desert of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana, or the enlightenment. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Let's focus on all the sentient beings in front. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the front. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on the right. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the right. Let's focus on all the sentient beings behind. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the back. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on the left. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the left. Let's focus on all the sentient beings below. Let's focus on all the sentient beings above. May all the sentient beings, including myself, freed from the disease of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, this release from the burning samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, freed from the fears of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, release from the flames of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the samsaric raga. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the bonds of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, freed from the ocean of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the desert of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the darkness of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Let's focus on all the sentient beings in front. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the front. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on the right. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the right. Let's focus on all the sentient beings behind. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the back. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on the left. Let's focus on all the sentient beings on either side of the left. Let's focus on all the sentient beings below. Let's focus on all the sentient beings above. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the samsaric suffering. May all the sentient beings, including myself, freed from the disease of samsara. May freed from the samsaric burning samsara. May freed from the flames of samsara. May freed from the sorrowful samsara. May freed from the sansaric raga. May freed from the bonds of samsara. May freed from the ocean of samsara. May freed from the darkness of samsara. May freed from the desert of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Before in the session, let's share the merits that we gain from this meritorious deed. It says in books, textbooks, that meditating for a blinking moment is very powerful. Sending merits, metta towards the world is very powerful. So let's share these merits with everyone, specifically with our parents. When we were small, we couldn't move, we couldn't cover ourselves, we couldn't get anything to eat. It's them who looked after us and brought them up. So let's share these merits with them. Also, anybody who gave us any advice, any support during our life, our teachers, neighbors, friends, whoever supported us. Also, who made this infrastructure that the roads, the buildings, everything, including technology, that helps us to even to hold this type of sessions. Also, those we have done wrong to, without knowingly or knowingly, unknowingly or knowingly, if we have done anything wrong to anybody, we will share these merits. Also, the unseen world, deities, the gods, those who protect us, guide us. May everyone have these merits and rejoice with the merits and be happy. May everyone attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu. So it's coming to the end of the session. This is the beginner session, so the 1 hour session. So if you have any questions, you can ask now. Oh, we can end the session. It's up to you. If you don't have any questions, let's end the session, and I'll see you in another session in a month's time.
Thank you, Shampika.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Gallagher.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Champika.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And see you all then. Teruan Saranai. Another session.
Teruan Saranai.
Teruan Saranai.
Everyone, Saranai.
Teruan Saranai.
Bye.